Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wife for life, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual counsel. Welcome, my lovies. You know what time it is. It's huddle time, my lovies. 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 Welcome. What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to these express messages for you because we adore you. So let spirit adore you, my lovies. What is up, my sweetie tweeties? You're inspiring. You know that type of love that tickles you? You have that type of love in you, my lovies. For some of you, welcome, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between. We're so lucky, honored, and thankful to have you, my lovies. It truly is a blessing for me. I don't like to use the word luck, but for some of you, you do like to use the word luck. You're feeling blessed. No stress, my lovies. I like it. You're the best, my lovies. No stress, my lovies. You're the best, my lovies. No stress, my lovies. Something about your breasts, my lovies. No stress. So about breast milk, you're feeling lucky with your breast milk for some of you, or someone around you could have been, you don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about it, my lovies? We're all adults here. This is an 18 plus channel. For some of you didn't want to talk about, you were having a little bit of issues when it came to lactating, but everything is going to go well, my lovies. Good for you, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones. Again, our new subscribers, everyone in between. Again, for those of you who are new, welcome, my lovies. I am a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, visions. I have the gift of clairvoyance, clairsentience, and many other gifts that I share with you. I work with the beautiful oracles and tarots to bring messages to you and to elucidate what I am already receiving from God, the source, the one. Welcome, my lovies. You've won, my lovies. You've won. Welcome. Something about Wellington. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to this channeling for you. Giving thanks to you, my lovies. Giving thanks to all of the ancestors. Giving thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. Giving thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you, all of the religious forces, all of the spiritual forces, all of the natural forces that come together with us to co-create this space, to God, the source of it all, the one, the merciful and sometimes merciless, the one that knows all, sees all, is in all, and is out of all as well. As about Paul, giving thanks to that source, that eternal infinity, that all things come from, with that unconditional love and that mercy that has brought us together in this moment to co-create this space. I give thanks to you and I give thanks to the all. Amen. Ashe and Lakesh Alakin. You know, I got a funky download right before starting, and I've been getting a lot of signs. So I've been seeing a lot of, the other day, when I was 18, I almost got the guy that I was dating at the time, I almost got his name tattooed on me. And thank goodness I had people around me that loved me. And they're like, you know, even he said it. He's like, that's probably not a good idea. And I was infatuated. I was infatuated. But he was like, they're probably not a good idea. For some of you, you could be coaching somebody. They could be in some type of puppy love phase. And you may be trying to tell them, like, you think this is the one. You think that even if you lost your virginity to them, because I lost my virginity to this man. And so even if this person, you know, you think that's the one, you lost your virginity, or someone lost their virginity to somebody, it's like you're trying to school somebody. For some of you, because you may be seeing, I don't feel like this is a projection. For some of you, you're not projecting. You're actually seeing that someone's very disrespectful, that they're going to go through their highs and their lows, and they're going to have some type of connection or a relationship. This is coming in right away for you. But for some of you, you know that something's not going to, for some of you, someone may actually, you're trying to get someone not to get pregnant, because I am seeing la fecondité. For some of you, there could be a youngster where you're like, take it easy. Like somebody's like maybe 17, 18, 19 years old, and they're thinking like, this is the one, I want to get pregnant, or I want to have a child by this person. Like someone's very inexperienced, and the way that the relationship is going, for some, you could be schooling someone on something like this. For some of you, someone may even be like taking it like you don't understand. But you do. Like, for some of you, I think you're coming from pure intentions. I picked up on a message like this earlier today, of a mother figure or like an older female who is like trying to like give someone really good advice, like don't jump the gun, like don't get yourself into a mess where you can't take what you've done back. Maybe for some of you it did come in like with ritual work energy. So for some of you, you could be trying to school somebody, like you don't know what you're messing with. Give yourself time to grow. Don't go into like the traumatic route. Like, it's okay to study something, but don't try to do things that you can't take back. It's like having a baby, you can't take that back. Putting death work on somebody and then summoning that up in your life and that backfiring, you can't take that back. Putting out a hit for hire and then the person snitching on you and you go into prison, like you can't take, somebody's trying to really save someone's soul. It's like, and it doesn't feel like enjoyable things that someone's signing up for. Maybe you're schooling someone for some of you. Maybe you're being schooled, my lovies. Take that however it resonates. I feel like somebody's like really, it may even signed out of school. Someone signed out of school to do something. Boom. Yesterday, again, I against you. It's like against your, it's like to spite you. For some, you could be dealing with like a troubled youth or someone like that. And if they're not a troubled youth, there's somebody that's like something about Arnie, something about Arnold, something about Archie. Yes, something about malarkey. Yesterday, something about Terrace, something about Jones. Yesterday, I got, again, the energy of death was so present. After that reading, I don't even want to watch it. I don't want to watch the video because it was so delicate. That energy was so delicate. Afterwards, I was a little like, whoa, I have to like ground myself back in. But the energy of death has been very present. Yesterday, when I found that video of La Catrina, that woman, when she died, she wasn't even really a woman. She wasn't even really a woman yet. She was 21 years old. For some of you, you could be looking at the video that I saw about her as well. They were talking about how many people sell themselves, especially women nowadays. Like usually, like before, they were just helping out like in the poppy fields or they were helping out in the cocaine fields. Now women are taking on a more active role in criminal organizations. It's still male dominated, but there's a lot more women participating in criminal activities. For some of you, maybe you're trying to school somebody. Maybe for some of you, it's not like that, but it shocks me how many people with the sexually transmitted shorts that have gone pretty popular. I've had, 80,000 views on one, X amount of thousands of likes. And I'm like, I'm not surprised that that's resonating with so many people in a time where, people are much more reckless with their sexuality. And I'm not saying that's never existed before, but I'm just saying that it's a little dangerous sometimes. And especially with the things that are out nowadays, the warfare, the spiritual warfare that's transmitted through sexuality. It's curious to me how many people like took that post. Not a lot, again, the supporters greatly outnumber the detractors, but it does shock me when people try to fight with that energy. Like they're like, if it's like they try to like a rebuttal or fight. And it's like, I'm just reading the energy. If you're mad at the fact that you can't control your sexuality, that has nothing to do with me. I'm just reading the energy, my lovies. I have to read the energy. I'm just a channeler. You might as well, again, it's like, go fight with the STD. Go fight with the first person that gave it to you. The first person, for some of you, someone's been having sex promiscuously, and it's like, caught an STD by this one, caught an STD by that one, caught an STD by this one. It's like, what are you mad at a channeler for? You're mad at a channeler? 144. You're mad at a channeler? 144 on the clock. You feel put on the spot? It's like, that has nothing to do with the channeler, my lovies. I'm just doing my work. For some of you, it's like you're channeling something, you're seeing something. And again, you're not projecting. I'm talking about people that, like, you're actually trying to, like, give someone good advice. It's like, don't do what I've done. You know how many people I know, they, like, try to project onto others, the shames, their guilt, their bad mistakes, or things that they would have never done if they knew better. Then they try to get people to like go through the same thing. I'm just a messenger. We got la maison. So your home, your couple, your family's at the forefront. Maybe for some of you, this is someone you lived with. For some of you, you used to live with somebody. Something about Ulysses is coming in. You got the home, the family, the couple. We got la loi, something that has to do with legal matters, Saturn energy, difficult lessons to be learned. When it comes to snakes, when it comes to things that happened in bed, for some of you, when it comes to your dreams, you have la joie. So we have joyful energy for some of you, commitment, something about Calandra is coming in, and you are protected. Something about Cassandra is coming in. For some of you, you could be resting in bed quite a bit today. You could be feeling kind of lazy, but you're being just. So we're opening up with Saturn energy, difficult lessons to be learned. For some of you, your dreams, your ambitions. For some of you, you could be taking like a pause period. For some of you, you could be actually taking some time off, or you're taking time off for some of you. For some of you, you're focused on your marriage, or you're focused on something that has to do with procedures. You have protection over your dreams. And especially if something has to do with your family, I also got a download earlier today. Right before starting, again, the guy that I almost got his name tattooed on me. The way it came in, take this however it resonates for you. But for some of you, the energy was of a family, like somebody wants to reach out to you to make something just. When it comes to something a family member did or your family did, it's almost like for some of you, your family never wanted you to marry because they wanted to hold on to your energy or something that belongs to you. For some of you, this could just be an energetic thing, but you have a protection here. You do have a protection here over your destiny, over anything that a family tried to do to you behind your back. It was almost like for some of you, if you've had a lot of failed relationships, there's something happening with a family behind your back. They were projecting. Pisces could be significant for you. We got projecting on you. I told you everything was coming in for a reason. We got family projecting on you. For some of you, you can come from a family that a lot of people have not been married, or they haven't, if it's not about a marriage thing for some of you, they haven't achieved certain things. Like, you could come from a family that they've never graduated, like your parents never graduated and you wanted to. You can come from a family who's never really traveled, never really studied. Everybody married very young. For some of you, you can come from people that believe that, they like to use people for money, stability, and you chose to, be something else in your life. You've chosen to, explore different careers for some of you, or you've just chosen to just be with your family, your children. Maybe you married young and your family members didn't. They've always been in messy relationships. This has to do with something that touches home quite closely. And for some of you, you have family like projecting onto you. Take that how it resonates. And it has to do with your money. For some of you, someone's trying to hold on to your money, or they're trying to keep it in the family and try to protect the older generations. It's like this type of energy where it's like the grandparents want to be taken care of, the parents want to be taken care of, and you're kind of like the sacrifice, or that's what they thought anyway. You distance yourself. People at a distance from you. You have news coming in about your inheritance for some of you. It's almost like keep you away for some of you so that you don't know everything that's happening. For some of you, that's the feeling. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But it is healing. There's a positive change. For some of you, it's a positive change when it comes to what you've inherited. You see the grandparents, the older person, the child, and then the babies. Evolution is like a positive change is happening. For some of you, it's like processing something about microchips and something about processors. For some of you, it's like maybe you work in technology, or maybe your parents worked in technology, but you always wanted to be something else. Maybe for some of you, your parents were artists, but you wanted to be something else, and there was jealousy about this. It's like, for some of you, there's generational jealousy. For some of you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You get to break this, though. For some of you, you get to be, a positive change when it comes to, giving the youth in the family good advice. Or maybe not even advice, maybe just through your lives, all of you, a lot of you. It's through your lives. You're showing something different through the way that you live. Maybe for some of you, you are in public speaking though, because I am getting for some reason like really public speaking energy. And you got family members, including parents and grandparents, who envy that, who want to destroy that. And this is affecting their health. But for some of you, someone could actually envy that you work in healthcare. There's envy here for some of you. Something has to do with your health. Maybe for some of you, you're fitness influencers and you make money that way. Or you do something that ASMR for some of you. It's like you've gotten to do something that's very curious and it keeps you healthy. And they envy that. They envy that. For some of you, you're protected. God, the all, you're protected. You have a calling on your life, and it's like a classical tale, but this feels a little different. You've curtailed something. Something about curtail something is about Curtis. Anyways, my lovies, that's all I got for you. You've healed the devil of the projections. For some of you, you could have been in a whole crew, a whole family, a whole group, a whole clan, a whole group of friends. It's like you all grew up together and you just did something differently. Something about Ariana's coming in, take that how it resonates. Like, it's like you did something differently. It's like you are truly like a prototype. You really are. You've done something very differently. And you had a whole crew that should have supported you. And I don't even think that you, like, it doesn't even bother you. For some of you, you've had support, especially familial support, even despite the fact they don't really believe in you and maybe they even try to sabotage you. But nonetheless, you've had support. For others, you have not had support. You've had to kind of like, it's like you've been dreaming up a whole thing and you're still going, you're still flowing, you're still going, but you are protected as you go. You are protected as you go. I love you. I love you, my lovies. Anyways, that's all I got for you. The number 52 or 25, 16 and 17. You're a fucking star. You're a star. You're a star. If you are what you say you are, and you just do it because it's natural to you. You're not trying to do anything crazy. You're just trying to be you. I love you, my lovies. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. You know why? Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. Take what resonates, my lovies. That was a lot, but thank you so much, my lovies. Thank you for allowing me to be me too. I love you. And love always and love always and love always and forever, my lovies. Peace.